Very good morning and warm welcome to dear children. Today also we are going to continue with Max 1 chapter number 3 polynomials. We are going to see the part 5. In part 5 we are going to see practice set 3.5. Question number 1 of practice set 3.5. Find the value of the polynomial 2x minus 2x cube plus 7 using the given values for x. So the x value is given. We have to find the value of the given polynomial. So the values are first sub question x is equal to 3, x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to 0. So p of x, when we were learning the previous exercise, I have also said how to read this. This is p of x means polynomials of x. Why we are writing x here? Because our terms are in the x, that's why. Okay. So if it is the terms are in the variables are in m, so we will write p of m here. The variables are y, we will write p of y. Okay, don't get confused. Polynomial of x is equal to 2x minus 2x cube plus 7. So first we have to put x is equal to 3 in the given polynomial. So we have learned already in the previous exercise, right? So we will substitute the value of x everywhere. P of x, that is 3, is equal to 2 multiply 3 minus 2, 3 cube plus 7. 2 3s are 6 minus, then 2 multiply 3 cube is 27 plus 7. Then 6 minus 2 into 27 is 54 plus 7. After doing the calculation, p of 3 is minus 41. The same way we are going to solve the sub question 2. Okay. P of x is equal to 2x minus 2x cube plus 7. The 7 is missing here. Put x is equal to minus 1 in the given polynomial. So value of x is what? Minus 1. P of minus 1 is equal to p of minus 2 minus 1 minus 2. In the bracket we will write minus 1 cube plus 7. So after doing the calculation, opening the bracket, we will have minus 2 minus 2 minus 1 cube is minus 1 plus 7. Then x is equal to minus 2 plus 2, that is plus 2. From where do we get? 2 multiply minus 2 multiply minus 1 is plus 2. Therefore, after doing the calculation, p of minus 1 is equal to 7. The same way you can solve sub question 3 too. Question number 3 of same exercise. If the value of the polynomial, what is the polynomial? M cube plus 2m plus a is 12 for m is equal to 2. The value of m is what? 2. And when we solve by substituting the value of m is equal to 2 in the polynomial, we will get answer as 12. We have to find the value of a. Okay, from the polynomial a value we have to find. So we will write p of m is equal to m cube plus 2m plus a. So m value is 2, therefore p of 2 is equal to m cube, that is 2 cube plus 2 into m. M is 2. 2 multiply 2 plus a. So we know that polynomial of 2 is what? The polynomial of 2 is 12. So 12 is equal to 8 plus 2 cube is 8 plus 4 plus a. So after doing the calculation, children, 12 is equal to 12 plus a. Therefore a is equal to how much, children? A is equal to 12 minus 12, that is equal to 0. Therefore the a is equal to 0. Understood? Now question number 5, children. Divide the first polynomial by the second polynomial and find the remainder using remainder theorem. Now, normally we know to divide, right? First polynomial with second polynomial. Normal division we do the polynomial in the beginning of the polynomial lesson, the first practice set we have did, right? So, now also we have to divide, but using the remainder theorem we have to find the remainder. Let us see what is that remainder theorem. X square minus 1x plus 9 divided by x plus 1. So this is question number 2, and let us see what we are going to solve. Question number 2. This 2x cube minus 2x square plus ax minus a divided by ax minus a. So what is the polynomial? P of x is equal to 2x cube minus 2x plus ax minus a. Divisor is equal to x minus a. We will take what is the positive of positive I'm sorry, x minus a. So here whatever number we are having, whatever variable we are having, we have to write opposite of that. The minus a will become plus a. Okay, if it is minus 1, what you will write? If it is a minus 1, you will write plus 1. If it is plus 1, it is there. So what you will write here? You will write minus 1. Accordingly you will write. Okay, so since we are having a minus a here, so x is equal to a. We are going to put x is equal to a by remainder theorem. Okay, it's not very difficult, it's very easy, children. Remainder is equal to p of a. What is p of a, children? P of a is equal to p of a. P of a is means we have to find the value of p of a. Now we are going to substitute x is equal to a. So a is equal to 2a cube minus 2a square plus a multiply a minus a. Sorry. Next 2a square minus 2a square plus a square minus a plus, now minus into plus, this both the this we can do the calculation. Okay, minus 2a plus a is equal to minus a square, right? So remainder is equal to, we know that remainder is remainder is equal to p of a. We have got the p of a value here. So 2a remainder is equal to 2a cube minus a square minus a is the answer. Use factor theorem. Now we are going to use factor theorem. Okay, now we have learned remainder theorem. Now we are going to see factor theorem. Okay, to determine whether x plus 3 is a factor of x square plus 2x is 3 or not, we have to find whether this is a factor of this, that is x plus 3 is a factor of x square plus 2x minus 3. We have to find it. So p of x is equal to x square plus 2x minus 3, and the divisor is x plus 3. So plus 3 will become minus 3. We are going to put x is equal to minus 3 in the polynomial. So remainder is equal to p of minus 3. So we will substitute now. P of minus 3 is equal to minus 3 square plus 2 into minus 3 minus 3. So after doing the calculation, okay, we will get p of minus 3 as 0. If the remainder is 0, children, keep this in mind. If the remainder is 0, then we will say that according to the factor theorem, if the remainder is 0, then we will say that x plus 3 is a factor of x square plus 2x minus 3. Again, when do we say that the divisor is the factor of dividend. When do we say, okay, divisor is the factor of dividend? When, by using the remainder theorem, when the remainder is 0, when we will get remainder as 0 by solving using remainder theorem. If we get 0 as a remainder, then we will say that this divisor is a factor of dividend. Now here the divisor is x plus 3, right? The dividend is x square plus 2x minus 3. That's why we will write like this: by factor theorem, x plus 3 is a factor of x square plus 2x minus 3. I hope children you have understood. Now question number 12. Okay, it's a very big exercise but very simple and easy. And another thing is, while doing calculation, please see the plus and minus sign, where you most of the children does some mistakes. Okay, do it very slowly in the beginning, then once you practice, you understand, then you can go very fast by solving. Okay, if x minus 2 and x minus half both are the factors of the polynomial. Okay, this is also factor, this is also factor. So if both are the factors, then the remainder will be 0, right? Of remainder will be 0 of polynomial n, small n, x square minus 5x m. Then show that m is equal to n is equal to 2. That is, the value of m and n from the polynomial should be 2. If m and n value both we are getting after solving, if we are getting 2, then it is proved. Okay. Now polynomial of p of x is equal to nx square minus 5x plus m. So we know that x minus 2 is a factor of the polynomial. So by factor theorem, the remainder is p of 2. Why? P of 2 minus 2 will become plus 2. So we will put x value as 2. So p of 2 is equal to 0. Why 0, children? Because it is a factor. If it is a factor, the remainder will be 0. So we will substitute the value, okay, is equal to 2. Next, p of 2 is 0, and then n4 minus 10 plus m. So we will got, therefore 4n, we will rearrange it, 4n minus 10 plus m is equal to 0. We will take this as a statement number 1. Okay. Also, we know that x is equal to half is a factor of the polynomial, right? So we will substitute the value according to the factor theorem. P of half is equal to 0. We will substitute the value of x now. X is equal to half. P of half is equal to n half square minus 5 multiply half plus m. We know that p of half is 0. We will do the calculation. N upon 4 minus 5 upon 2 plus m. So after doing the calculation, so multiplying both the side by 4, we will have an answer. 0 is equal to n minus 10 plus 4m. So therefore n is equal to 10 minus 4m. Statement number 2. Now we are going to substitute n is equal to 10 minus 4m in equation number 1. This is equation number 1 where we are substituting n value as 10 minus 4m. So 10 minus 4m minus 10 plus m is equal to 0. So we will multiply 4 inside the bracket. So 4 into 10 is 40. 4 4s are 16m minus 10m. Minus 10 plus m is equal to 0. Therefore, minus 15m plus 30 is equal to 0. Minus 15m is equal to minus 30. Therefore, m is equal to what? M is equal to 2. I hope you know this calculation, children. By substitute, now we are going to substitute m is equal to 2 in equation number 2. This is equation number 2, right? N is equal to 10 minus 4m. So we will substitute here the value of m, children. So 10 minus 4 into 2. What is, from where do we got this 2? From here. Okay, therefore n value is how much? The n value is 2. If we see, children, m is equal to 2 and n value also we got 2. So we want to prove that m value and n value as true. Therefore we will write m is equal to n is equal to 2, hence proved. So dear children, teacher has solved very few selective sums from this practice set. Please do watch the video, understand all the sums and solve all practice set in your notebook in a neat and clean handwriting. Take care. Thank you. God bless you all.